Well, hello everybody, welcome back. I am back. Yes, people, I am back. Why I've been so gone for so long? I thought my account got hacked. That wasn't the case. I was just very stupid and forgot my password and thought my account got hacked. So that's why I haven't been uploading for a while. I'm also more into Twitch nowadays, so I will try to be uploading more and more, but I'll be more on Twitch and making videos, so I hope you guys are okay with that. And I'm just very happy to say again, welcome back to Conqueror's Blade. Now, I've been playing it for a little while now again, since Season 3 started in Conqueror's Blade, and I thought, since all the new people started, you know what, let's make an update to the noob guide for Conqueror's Blade. So, welcome. This is Conqueror's Blade. Beautiful game where you can play yourself with a unit in like the 1500s. Swords, bows, horsemen, winged hussars, longbowmen, you name it, there is. You can control that unit in this game. So let's start with the very basics, and this video is only gonna be about the very basic about this game. I will make more videos explaining more in depth about certain aspects in this game, but today is only gonna be I'm only gonna be talking about in depth or very basic things of this game. So let's start with the very first thing. When you join a new region, this region is called Agolia, and what you're first gonna see is a quest item for Sir, and you're gonna see all of these people standing around, smugglers, war scholar, sheriff, warden, all of these people across the land. As you can see, there's one standing down there, there's one standing down there. So what do they do? Well, quickly explained, they can build stuff, and they can give you quests and can progress you further into the game. I will also make a new video about this, because this just explaining what these people do is just very in depth, and there's a whole mechanic behind there. It's like maybe 10-20% of the entire game is just behind these people, so it's very difficult for me to say in this video without making it another half an hour long, explaining just how does this guy or girl work. So I'm gonna explain it in a different video. But let's start with something else. As you can see on top of the screen, you can see several hotkeys standing up there. What I will be explaining from left to right what each of these does. Of course, some of them are more in depth, and I need again another video to go more in depth, to explain it more, to give it more context, because it's so difficult. There's a whole mechanic behind there. Just, it's too difficult for me to explain this in this video, so it's gonna be this video. It's only very basic. So yeah, again, as you can see on top of there, just that hotbar, all those hotkeys, is like 90-80% of the entire game. So if you know what that does, you just know what you're gonna do. There's of course a little bit reasoning behind there. It's of course a little bit more in depth in there, but you can, if you just know what's happening in there, you just know what to do. So let's start. Let's start with F5. What F5 does is brings you to the local season, or the season that's active. As you can see, it's now Season 3, Swords of Fortune. Season 1 and Season 2 have already passed, and you cannot do anything about Season 1 or 2 anymore. So, overview now, just a cool overview. Look at the trailer, look at that. Beautiful units. Battle Pass. In here, you can just see what the rewards are, in what you can get if you have a Battle Pass or not, and what you can get for certain levels. Very easy. Every Battle Pass game has this, you know what this does. Challenges, per week a new challenge comes out, and every in these week 8 challenges, new challenges will come forward. They'll give certain honor, or in this case, glory, and that will level up your battle pass or season level. As you can see, you can also get rewards if you hit a certain amount of challenges done. But yeah, that's just in-game. It says here, collect a certain amount of common or better resources 3 times. Very easy. Some of them are very easy. Some of them are very difficult. So just watch, read them, look at them very in depth, and you just know what's gonna happen. Unit challenges. This is something different. This is actually very new, what I've experienced. Each of these units, there's a challenge behind them, and when you've done them, you can unlock the certain persons. As you can see, the Conqueror guards. I'm currently at stage 0, but if I do all of these challenges, I can get for 3 days the Conqueror guards as a contract. Then I can do stage 2, do another 6 challenges, and then you can recruit the Conqueror guards, and then you can go for stage 3, and then you can get another 6. Then you need to do another 6 challenges, and suddenly you have a cool doctrine, which will make your unit a little bit stronger or a little bit weaker. That of course depends. But again, that's just how the units work. Just you get an amount of challenges, you get a reward, and if you do enough challenges, you can get the unit for the entire game. You don't have to do anything anymore, but you have the unit. Campaign, this is just very easy. Go with your house. This is just like your clan, your friends. Go around, destroy a thief, or conquer a crossroad, or conquer a certain objective, and then you can get a reward. Very easy. And then you got the season of store. If you get a certain amount of battle passes or bratutes in this season, you can get something out of the season of store. So a cool skin for your weapon, cool skin for yourself, a cool skin for your units, for your horse, there's some other cool stuff. But that's just very in basic what this does. Or just some cool doctrines or experience. So P, this is your player, or this is your character. Over here you can see what your stats are, what level you are, a cool season level. You can get certain titles, you can see your experience, how much more you need to get another level up. Your leadership, this will with this you can take a certain amount of units with you into battle. Also, what we'll explain it more a little bit later. You can also show your attributes. Also, this and these strength, agility, armor, and toughness. You can also get this level up this from level 1 to level 60. You can up one of these abilities per level up, and then a certain attribute will go up as you level up a certain aspect. This is also very difficult. I have to explain this more in another video because it's a whole system behind that. It's just not easy to explain. Then you got equipment. This will just give another bonus to defense, or another bonus to your penetration, certain armor penetration, or just certain attack damages. You got your mount, also certain attributes. You can give him armor as well to make him a little bit better, a little bit stronger, a little bit more health, more defense, all of that crap. Just very easy. You can also expand your stable over here. Just click this, get a certain amount of horses. Attire, this is where you can give your character. So this will also give your character a certain look, but attire is like that +1, so you can make him look like, oh, now he's a knight, and now he looks like a scary dude, and now he looks like oh, now he's a knight. So, and you can also give your certain your weapons a certain skin. You can also give your horses certain skins. So this is all microtransactions, very basic, you know. Skills. Again, during battles you can get skill points. You can put these into your weapon of choice. This is your personal weapon. Again, I've explained this more in depth because every skill tree for a certain weapon is different. Like the polar axe has this skill tree, but the short bow has this skill tree. As you can see, I have not unlocked anything in the short bow because I only play polar axe. But as you can see, it's all different. It's all different. So I have to explain it again more depth. Career. Now here you just can see. How many battles have I done? How many victories? How many people killed? What kind of weapons have I been using? Battle types. What I have to do what have I done in the season? But also you can say like, oh, what kind of achievements do you do? What kind of heroics or what kind of badges have you earned during battles? So this is just everything what your character has done. Then you got you. These are all your units that you currently got obtained. You can buy, you can get a certain loadout in battles, in your open world, in ranked. This is all, I have not done this very much, but you can just make a certain loadout, so you don't have to pick certain units every time you go outside the city or every time you go into a battle. So just ordinary stuff. Then you got unitary. I have to explain this more in depth as well because there's a lot of units. A lot of this unit is shielded, so it's very good against this type of units, but it's weak against those units. I'll have to tell more, but you have halberdiers, you got pikemen, you got just shield units, you got melee units, you got shield units, you got javelin, you got longbow, normal bows, you got crossbow, you got archers, you got just arquebusiers, you got all different types. You got spear riders or cavalry, you got heavy cavalry, you got fire lancers, you got bow riders, all that stuff. You got even different types of shield units, you got even a different type of knight, different type of melee unit. You even got different types of ranged archer cavalry. So this one does poison damage, so it's all very difficult to explain again in only this video. There's certain mercenaries that you can buy, so these are high ranking units, so if you can recruit these for a certain amount or a certain amount of time, and then you can technically take these out for like a tutorial war when you want to help out but you don't have high units in the skill tree. So, and you also got mercenaries, but then you need to use a lot of silver, or again you need to use a lot of gold. So these are really good. Like, you want mercenaries, but they're again very expensive, so almost no one has them. And you also got technology. This is for in open world. Be faster in resources, get more production, get more resources per time you go outside or you do a resource run. Again, it's very basic. It's just explained right here, but it's also very difficult to get to one. Like, it costs 3000 XP for just level 3 hoe hewing, so it's very difficult to get there. It's like getting to material wealth and having everything max level is just very difficult to get there. So it will take you a long time before you even start considering doing technology, because it's, in my opinion, not really worth it. Of course, it's better to get more resources per run. Of course, that's very handy, but it's just very difficult to get to a higher level with that. So yeah. Then you got this is your inventory. You can see you got just normal inventory, you got your wagon. This is what you take outside of when you go walking around in the open world. You'll get this wagon behind your column, and here will all your stuff that you will gather in open world will be put in here. You also got doctrines. These will I'll explain where you get these later, so don't worry about that, but they will be put in here as well. You got resource piles. This will just let you see like, oh, what kind of resources have I been putting inside of what I've put inside of this city. You can see what kind of thief quests are nearby that you can accomplish or accept or finish with your stuff that you have inside of your wagon. So as you can see, I can almost do a bounty hunter in Westburg. So because I have one new rebel officer personal item, I guess. But again, this, and you got supplies. Well, these are all your inventory stuff that you've been putting inside again. Inside of the thief, as you can see, I have a lot of shit just laying around. Let me just dump some more. And then you got K. These are your friends. As you can see, you can also see nearby groups. I'll explain later what groups are as well. But you can see your friends, all of that crap. When you go to N, you will see your house. It's the same as a guild, so you'll just see, oh, they will protect you, they will help you, Discord, all of that crap. So if you've ever played a game where you join a clan or a guild or something like that, a house is the same, but it's just a different name. Then you also got alliances, and alliances are, oh, we're a house, you're a house, you know what, let's be allies. Sure, and then you're allies, then you have an alliance. So again, so very basic. Just diplomacy, again, I can explain it more in a different video, it's just, I don't want to make this video too long. J takes you to the battles. These are normal battles. You started with training camp. If you're very low level, then you go higher. Then you get field battles. Then you get siege battles. Training camp is just you and 5 guys against the AI. There's also your 5 guys, their 5 guys, but they're AI, so they're very stupid. You need to get a certain amount of. You have 3 points. If you capture 2 of them, the enemy score will go lower and lower. When the score hits 0, they will lose, or you will win. And if you have all 3 research points, just their score, I would say, just goes faster down than if you have 2 points. Field battle is the same, but then it's you 10 against not AI 10, but real other players 10. So it's more daring, but it's the same as training camp with the AI. So it's get 2 research points and just hold them until their counter is empty, and then you won. Then you got siege battles. This is just you and 10 guys or 5 guys depending on what map. You're gonna rush a castle. You have towers. You need to push them off the walls. Then you need to get a certain. You get a certain amount of time. Then when a counter hits 0, you lose. And if you get the first like point A, that timer you'll get 3 minutes. When you get point B, you get another 2 minutes. And then you got A, B, C depending on which map. And then you got a tent as a point. That's their base. And if you capture that, then you as attacker, a team, you will won. So very easy. If you know how to fight, of course. They got tutorial wars. I will explain again a bit more later, because it is. But territorial war just means you and every other house in the entire server will fight to the death to get hold of a city, of a town, of a fief. Just get a piece of land or get a city. That's just what territory means. Just conquer land and manage to hold it for an hour. Then you got expeditions. These are just you and 5 guys hold against or fight against AI. It's just the same as training AI camp, but then it's more a little bit different. So not really explainable, but it's just fight some AI, win, and you're done. It's not really that difficult. Of course, Expedition 1 is way easier than Expedition 3, but you know, You will get there. It's very easy to do. Then you got free battles. These are a little bit more different than standard battles, but they're also like, oh, capture 3 points, and then your enemy's counter go way down faster. You got siege battles, but these will give you more honor and stuff. You got also a death match, just your players, not units, just only you as a player. Fight with another 5 players against a team of 6. Go ahead, get a certain amount of death, and you won. That's what these free battles do. They're a little bit different than standard battles, so it's a fresh mix-up, but they will give you just more honor. It's not a lot different sometimes, but sometimes it's just good to just do a free battle instead of standard battles. You just get a little bit more experience, so just a little bit more honor. Just believe me, it's sometimes feel way better to play a free battle than a standard battle sometimes. Then you got C. These are just in-game store. Get a certain amount of coins. These are literally just, you know, buy in-game money with real money, and you can get, oh look, I can now change my gender of my character. Yay! Get an extension for your I don't know, for your stable or all of that. So buy another attire with your in-game money. Just very easy, you know. Buy in-game money with real money. Duh. Then you got fee. This is the in-game market. Everything sold and bought here is bought by silver. Silver you can earn in battles, just like bronze coins and honor. Bronze coins are used to hire or gain new units. As you can see, you can build this sword militia with silver coins for this amount, and you need to use kits as well. So if, let's say, as you can see, these are my kits of this. My spear sergeants are like 56, so I need to buy new more, and now I'm spending a certain amount of bronze coins, so that's where bronze coins are used for. And silver coins are used for, as you can see in the market, for, oh, I want this long sword and shield, then you need to buy it for 9k, over 9k silver. So that's where it's used for. That's where silver is used for. And then as you can, I've talked about honor, and this is just used for, oh, you got a certain amount of honor. Oh, let's just hire these, you know, let's research these Imperial Pike Guards. That's what honor does. A certain amount of honor will get you a new pikeman or a new unit. You just need to get a certain amount. And then you got L. These are just your quests, your weekly quests. Just like join 2 territorial battles or win twice in an open world against another player. Very easy. Just read what it says. Like here, oh no, complete a thief quest on the behalf of the warden. Well, okay. Just go outside, get a certain amount of resources, and finish a thief quest, and then you get 3,500 experience and 1,000 bronze coins and 100 house XP. So again, very easy. Then you got 0 or O, not 0. These are just your weekly rewards, daily rewards. You can fulfill daily quests by spending bronze coins, and weekly quests by bronze coins. I wouldn't do it. Just don't buy these. Just do it yourself. Then you got like activities. These will be active sometimes. You can see season 3, so these will be active for a certain time, but they will just be again dailies. Just log in a day, get a heavy bag of bronze and unit medals, XP medals, and well, you're done. So just these are just daily rewards or daily login rewards. And then you get Y. These are your these are just your emails. People can send you emails telling you like, hey, you're an asshole, or hey, I like you, let's be friends. Very easy. And then you got X. These are the doctrines. So these things you can get by pressing X. As you can see over here, you need a you can excavate. That's what it's called in game. You can excavate certain parts of the map. As you can see, you need a certain tabloid down here to activate it, and then you can get insigniums. These are just memorials. With insigniums, you can unlock. If you have 20 insigniums of a certain unit, you can unlock that unit. So you don't have to spend honor, but you can just use insigniums. Then you got these field of broken lances in this case, and you can get a certain doctrine. Doctrines are just a little bit of power, just giving your unit a little bit of a power up. As you can see right here, let me just go to the barracks. My spear sergeants have like multiple doctrines, piercing doctrines, defense doctrines, damage doctrine, another damage doctrine, and a life doctrine. Life doctrine gives them an extra 250 health on top of the health that they have already. And then you got over here you got your quests. So you can see scroll down through here like, okay, what are my quests that I have? You got your mini map down here. You got, if you right click on people, you can whisper them, so privately talk to them one-on-one. You can invite them to a group, you can add them as friend, you can duel them, you can block them, you can report them. Duel is like you both draw your weapon and just fight until their health or your health hits 0, and then you won or lost a duel, and you don't gain anything, but you can test out your weapon, like, okay, what tactics is best against which weapon. Yeah, of course, block and report is very, you know what it means. So you also got the chat down here. You can, of course, just say, oh, I want to see the chat, yes or no. See what kind of things you want to see in your chat. Of course, not really necessary, but you can also say what you want to say to who. So you got current. Current just literally means everyone that can hear me or see me gets this message. World means that everyone in this server. If you type these, you need to have, if you want to say something in world, you need these speaking trumpet. As you can see, the description says this item is spent when you use the world chat channel charge per message sent. So what this does, when you hit world and you say something, the entire world sees your message. So if you say like, hey, I hate this guy, everyone in the entire server will see this message. But you need to have speaking trumpets in your inventory when you want to do that. You got alliance. These are just everyone in your alliance can see your message. Very easy. Group. Everyone in your group will hear what you say. Your squad. I don't really necessarily know what squad means, but it's also just a certain amount of people will hear your message. House. Again, everyone in your entire house will only hear this message, what you said in this channel. Then you got announce. Also the same as current, it's just saying to people that can hear you or in the same line as you will see this message. So only certain people can hear it. Then you got up here in the right upper corner, you got lines. These are again very used in some cases, but these when you change a line, it's like a street. You got the entire street is the game. So you got Conqueror's Blade is the street. Every house is a server. So in every house, this house is Europe. Let's just say it like that. This house that I'm in currently is Europe. While I'm in Europe, I can only access one character. So this is my character. Beautiful boy. But while I'm in this house, I can also change between certain rooms. So when I'm in room 1, this can be like the bedroom. Everyone in this bedroom can hear me. or can hear me, can see me. But when I'm in line 2, what I'm currently running, I can be like in the living room. That means when people in the bedroom cannot see me, but they can speak to me. So they're speaking through current or through alliance or house or group, they will still hear you and still they will still be able to hear you or speak to you, but they won't see you because you're in a different line. So you're just in a different room. Like if I shout hard enough in my room, in my bedroom, people, my parents in the living room can hear me. That's just how lines work. That's the same as a group. You can be in a different line as a group, as your group. So your other 4 bodies are in line 4, but you're in line 1. That doesn't matter. You still can do. You still can coordinate with people. You can still talk to each other. So right. Also almost about to forget, but like the hotbar up here, literally just explaining is like, as I said before, 80%, 90% of the entire game. But when you press M, you will see the entire map. So currently I'm in Angolia. You can see Retici, Holy Mountain, all that crap. But you also got certain houses. As you can see, you got Platteland. That's a certain house or a certain fief in the entire game. During territorial wars, they will become active. You can invade them and you can conquer them. When you conquer them, they will be your what is this? This is a house. No wait, this is a city. So this city will be yours. Yeah. Or town. It says here town. But as you can see over here, this village, when you conquer this one, these resources around here, so around Kuferdorf, these mine, this tannery, and this farm will all be yours, and your house, and your alliance. So everyone in here can get a certain benefit. So it will cost me, as you can see, this copper mine will currently cost me 4,000 to mine in. But when this is part of my house, this 4,000, depending on taxes, can become, instead of 4,000, can suddenly become 3,000, because taxes doesn't apply to you. So if you're a hostile force and you're trying to go to like my city of Kupfendorf, this copper mine would probably, depending on the taxes, will cost more, like instead of 4,000, maybe 5,000 for you, because taxes are more heavily on an enemy force than a friendly force. So, but when you're in my lines, it's, for example, again, it could be 3,000 instead of 4,000 for you. It all depends on taxes, on if you're allied, enemies for us, are you neutral, or all that crap. But again, during territorial wars, these will become, if you conquer one of these and manage to hold them for the entire territorial war, you will be able to use these, or they will cost less, and you will be able to use these for your clan and everything else that is behind them. So again, resources that are used for fief quests, but also used for different types. So they're used for making kits, they're used for making cannons, all that crap. But just again, more in depth. There's a lot behind there that I just cannot explain in only this video, because this video will probably be like more than 30 minutes already. So I won't explain any more. The rest that I will explain will be in another different video. So please check out the different video. Suggest to me like which one you want to hear first. One you want to hear more about these resources, how you can use them. You want to hear more about territorial wars and how you can use them. You want to know more about the units. You want to learn more about something else. Just tell me. Like these attributes, I also want to talk more about them. Leadership, also want to talk more about them. But it will all be in different videos. So thank you very much for seeing this through. This video has gone on way too long. It's way too long already. I sincerely thank you for listening, for being around here, and I hope to see you again next week, or the next time I will upload. So, good day.